Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? You know, top of the morning, top of the AM. Give me 1 second. I'll open up this door. Time to open it up. Get done. Blue, right? Blue. Go, sir. All right, have a good one. How can I help you?
You have a construction job going on.
HLB building? It's right across from me. Hold up.
Right there?
Yep. When you see those people sitting out on the steps, over there, that's the HLB building. No problem. What's up, bro? Hey, you good? What up, what up, what up, though? What up, though? What's going on? What's going on? Who that? Tizzle. What's up, Tizzle? What's going on top of the AM with you, homie? How you doing, man? I got to get back over to you. I know you've been doing your thing with the sport betting and everything, man. But what's poppin', man? What's poppin', Tizzle? Whole lot going on with the sports, whole lot going on in entertainment. I'm excited about this year's basketball matchup with the 4 teams because we got some young teams getting at it, and I really love it. Get these old dudes out the way. All you old dudes, get like the OG and get up out the way. When you know it's time for you to get up out the way, get up on out the way. So to see young Anthony Edwards go at it with Shai and see Halliburton go at it with Brunson, that's what we need because that's what it's about. Yes, man. I'm watching them, T. And couple of the past NBA joints I ain't really watched, but this one really got me watching it. What's going on? Anime, salute to you, top of the morning. But listen, man, so that's the exciting thing going on. Now I think that both series going 7 games. I could be wrong, y'all. Don't kill me. I'm just telling you, I'm giving y'all my prediction, but I rather for both of those series between Minnesota and I'd rather for Minnesota and OKC to go 7 games, just like the Pacers in New York. I think it'd be good for the sport. I think it's a win-win for all the fans. I think they need to go all the way. SGA, everybody screaming they should get the MVP. Hey, that's undisputed. If anybody's saying anyone else should get MVP of the year, come on, you're crazy. You're just a fanboy or a nut hugger of a basketball player that you like, but they did not perform the way that SGA has performed. There's been a lot of great performances out of these young guns in the NBA, so I'm saluting to them. So I know this should wind up being probably one of the most watched playoff series in a while because we seeing something different. You know what I mean? And these young guns, they hungry and they need that space to show everyone that they're going to be future NBA legends. That's what I'm talking about. So now I think we got it. I think it's 1-1. I think it's 1-1 right now. I'm telling y'all, both of these series is going 7 games. I heard some people say 6 games. I heard some people say 5, but I think they both going 7 games, and I think it's pretty good because that's going to show the competitive nature of these young guys. Now I know some teams they depth is a little deeper than the other, but if you balance it out with good basketball IQ and planning, they're gonna be able to do their thing. But it's so much going on with everything and with hip hop. Now we got this thing with Jag Queen, Grand Rising to you, and then we got all these things going on. What's up with the Pat Poose and Remy Ma stuff? What? Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Ever since this old diabolical Dittler situation, all these weird things been coming out, all sorts of accusations and everything on a lot of entertainers. So since this Diddy trial, Smokey Robinson, he was supposed to have been being aggressive with his former workers. They supposed to turn a civil suit into a criminal suit. There's all type of things. Chris Brown got arrested over in the UK. They don't want to let him go, but good news for Chris Brown and everybody that's a Chris Brown fan. They decided to let Chris Brown go. He's going to pay bail. They're going to let Chris Brown go so Chris Brown could continue to make his money. So everybody that got Chris Brown tickets, don't worry about it. You're going to be cool. Chris Brown will be coming to a city near you, so I'm glad, but there's a whole bunch of weird stuff going on. All type of things, so I'm glad Chris Brown is cool because we don't know what's going to happen, so that's good because I had paid tickets for my goddaughter and my daughter to go, so they're going to be able to see the show. But it's just a whole bunch of weird stuff been going on. It seems like the fall of Hollywood is really taking place in front of our eyes. I never thought that I would see all these things going on, but I definitely wanted to give you guys an update on the trial because I have been following it and been following the right sources. So within the past couple of days, let me just enlighten y'all guys up on a little bit what's been going on with the trial. Okay, so the biggest thing, Kid Cudi gave his testimony yesterday. Now, if y'all know Kid Cudi, and then, long story short, if you know the situation, we know it is. She's a hoe. She date this person, that person, blah, blah, blah. But Kid Cudi was dating little Cassie Ventura. And, Diddy got mad and upset and threw out threats. Now, he said the man, yeah. The Molotov through the man's car, broke in the man's house, and even violated the man's dog. I mean, you gotta be a diabolical person to go bother someone's dog, man. Yeah, that's what P. Diddy did to the guy Kid Cudi.
Really?
Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's horrible.
I don't know. It's a place for hell, baby.
Yeah, it's a place for hell.
It's a place for hell.
Yep. So. You welcome. So this knucklehead, what's up, Queen? So this knucklehead, so Kid Cudi gave his testimony. Homo, they gotta get this damn door fixed, man. They keep making me get the hell up. They don't want to pay to get this damn switch. They just want me to exercise. The hell wrong with them? How you doing, beautiful? You alright? So, no, you didn't give me a right when you like, no, I ain't really alright, I just got up. I ain't feel like coming here today. Just tired? So, they're gonna have you behind the desk?
I guess so. Yeah.
Man, sit behind the desk.
I was here yesterday, so.
Yeah. Go ahead, sit here behind the desk. Don't be going the hell out there. Ain't nobody out there. I'll do that because Stanley ain't here yet, so you good. Yeah. Yep, yes it is. You're welcome. If you have any questions, somebody asks you something that you don't know about, I'll be right in here. All right. Yeah, so listen, man, how you gonna go mess with somebody's dog? Yo, he bothered the man. Also violated the dog. Now, what the violation was with the dog, I don't even want to put it out there. I don't want to put anything on him that he didn't do, but I tell you what, it was pretty much strange. So a lot of people are saying he's going to get away. And I'm like, you guys are not following the trial the correct way. This guy has so many things on him. Then he had a guy named George Capeman who, once he took the stand, it was just so quick because actually George Capeman, the guy that testified before Kid Cudi, he wasn't even called up. So this was like an audible. And when they called this guy to come in, he straight from the rip said, yo, I'm taking the fifth, I'm pleading the fifth. So what people need to understand that everybody turned coat on this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody turned coat on him. Everybody that partied with him knew about these things. They turned it on this guy because nobody's going to ride with you. You can't expect people to ride with you when you treat people horrible. And that's why you don't see a big old P. Diddy protest like we seen with R. Kelly. When R. Kelly was booked, y'all, people was protesting. Fans, celebrities was talking about free R. Kelly. You don't see that with Sean Diddy Combs. And the reason why you don't see that with Sean Diddy Combs, it's not because if people come out and protest and show their support for him, that they're going to get in trouble because the entire industry is not on his damn Rico with him. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody knows that this guy was really a piece of ish, you know, so you gonna know how good you are or how much you are worth, and what you put out, you're gonna get back. So for all these years, this young man was overdosed with this power that he probably never thought that he can get. He probably always dreamt about it, but it's a big deal. It's a lot of power for someone to carry. And then if you don't use it in the right way, things gonna come down on you. And this is why you don't see that protest with this dude. But you still have people who idolize money. You know, idolize someone else's pocket, and you have people still coming down on Cassie Ventura. Yup, they keep making this about Cassie. It's not about Cassie. Y'all making Cassie more important than what she is. It's not about Cassie. It's about this man and the horrible things he's been doing and the testimonies. You know, and these people he was able to push around, these weak people, because he wasn't doing this to strong people. People he can push around. He had him doing all type of things. You know what I mean? So it's not looking good for him. And since the beginning of this trial, people, every day it has gotten worse for this man. He has not had a good day in court at all. And there won't be no court today. There won't be no trial. It won't be no court today. There won't be no court Monday. So court is going to resign on Tuesday. Now, when they come back Tuesday, like I told y'all, every person that's going to come up, their story is just going to be, it's just going to get more interesting, more deeper and deeper. And I don't think it can get any more disgusting than what it is, because we done heard some things. But when they come back Tuesday and then they drop in some more of this Kid Cudi stuff, because, you know, his whole testimony is not done. So when they come back Tuesday, they got something else waiting for this man. So they are making sure that this man would not spend another day out partying, living it up, saying, take that, take that. They making sure this because the chickens are coming home to roost, and it's time for the chickens to roost. It's time for this duck, for this dude to he need to get done with. He did so much evil. And the things that I was hearing that he was doing to these workers, these people, like how you having respect for a woman beater? And people making it seem like it's just a domestic thing, and him and Cassie, he was putting his hands on every single woman that he was dealing with. No matter if he slept with them or not. He choked up his chef. You talking about black excellence, but he's disrespecting the black queen. Y'all make that make sense, because I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this. Oh, respect the black woman and this, that, and the other. But you got the black man out here disrespecting the black woman. He ain't protecting the black woman. He out here turning the young black woman out. And everybody's trying to make this young girl a piece of ish. But you know what? That young girl turned into a piece of ish. She was molded into a piece of ish. Everybody's trying to make it seem like she was so damn fast. She ain't no faster than this dude. She's just a young girl that came across a once in a lifetime opportunity, and sadly it came with so much horrific, disrespectful, degrading things. So, you know, who's not gonna take a crack at that? So she went from one world into a whole nother world that she probably would have never ran into before, ever experienced in this lifetime, if she didn't get a chance to run into this guy. And he didn't do anything but to hurt and destroy this young lady. And everybody's still having a problem with her. But if you got a problem with her, you gotta have a problem with every single female that this man disrespected. Because every single female was in the same situation as her. How many times I gotta keep on telling y'all? He did the same thing to Kim, the mother of his children, did the same things to her. She experienced those things first. So that's why you got all this racketeering, the drugs, you know, the physical abuse, not domestic violence. That's just between a man and a woman. But you constantly putting your hands on women. And, you know, he strategically looked these people out. I'm pretty sure he had somebody doing some investigation type of thing, because there's no way in this goddamn life that you was going to be able to do this to people who got loved ones, or people who stand 10 toes down, or coming from a family, they're going to protect theirs. He knew what he was doing, because if it was any of y'all peoples, y'all already know. If it was any of my peoples, we don't care about none of that. But it's just so horrifying about the things that this man has done to people. Uncle Cass Sports, make sure y'all tune in to class at 2 o'clock. Uncle Cass Sports always giving us the history on boxing, from state to state, from amateurs all the way up to the pros. So make sure y'all tune in and learn about the great days of boxing, along with your bright, colorful days of boxing, which I think I like the great days better. Men was all men. But there's a lot that's going on with it, but he's definitely going to go down. I don't see him making out of it. There's no way he's going to get out of it. Every time you turn around, he's doing something else. Then you got to think about victim number 3 that they looking for, which is the little Asian girl named Gina Yan, Yvonne. I'm messing up her last name. But people was trying to say that Gina was supposed to have been another name for Young Miami. But no, that's not the case. Gina is little female, because Diddy always messed with multiple women no matter who he was with. Even when he was with Kim, he was still cheating on her. Cassie came around while he's still with Kim. You see what I'm saying? So he's been messing around with multiple women. Now, I mean, he just one more than the other, but that's what he do. He beats on women. He uses his money. Money is the rule of all evil, and money is just another way of controlling someone. I'm not worrying about nobody's dollar. You're not going to control me. I don't give a damn how much money you got. You're not going to control me. I can make my own money. If you got $1 million, I can make $1 million too. You're not going to control me. And I don't try to control no one with my money. I don't get into all that. You know, I don't do none of that, okay? But see, a lot of these females, y'all, let's get some real talk this morning. A lot of these women bring these things on themselves. So a lot of them are really not victims. They victimize themselves. That makes sense? A lot of them are not victims, but the women, they victimize themselves because they know exactly what they're agreeing to. They already know if you basing a guy straight off of money, you looking for the money guy. You know, a lot of people with money, that comes with an ego. That's why they say more money, more problems. That's why you think, oh, he changed because he got money. No, the real piece of shit came out of his ass because now he has money. You understand what I'm saying? There's so many people with money that's so messed up in the head. I know plenty of people with money and they just assholes. They really nasty people. You understand? Not disgusting like Diddy, but, you know, this got a nasty disposition. The things that people do for money. So a lot of these women, they victimize themselves because they submitting to the dollar. They're not even submitting to the man. They don't even like the damn man. They submitting to the money, yes?
Yeah, I'm told.
What's wrong?
No.
What happened?
I guess somebody called said somebody's laying on the thing.
I got him up already.
Oh.
Don't worry about that. I got him up already.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that's what it is. So they know what they be getting into. So they figure, oh, it's about the money. It's about the money. But what about respecting you as a human? As a human. Because you know, I'm going to tell you one thing, y'all. Salute to everybody that's coming in. You know what's wrong with people overall? We keep talking about civil rights. What about your human rights? We all human. We having a human experience. So that's what it should be about, your human right. But these people, they downgrade and they sell themselves. BBO, my brother in the building, they sell themselves. So a lot of these women, it don't really be the men that make them victims. These women victimize themselves because they know the characteristics of these men, but they don't care. That's why you have women that stay in relationships, right? That's why you have women that stay in relationships. Everybody talking about, well, why she been here so long? The same reason why your aunt was still married to your abusive your abusive uncle that was whipping on her behind for years. Why she's still there? Because it is. Because it is. See, women will do anything for security. And that's where they slip up at. Females will do anything to be secure, but do somebody else. So you already know that money is the rule of all evil. And money is going to get in the hands of all type of minded people. So money is naturally the rule of all evil. And then when it gets in the hands of bad people or make them feel some certain type of way, bang, 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 bang. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? So it's a sad situation, but this is something that these people have done to themselves. So in a way, Cassie did victimize herself, but that don't make her a criminal because she was just a young girl that was out there and she's seen the big money and everything. You're gonna do it. We have done it. We come from the neighborhood. We all had done it. Listen, man, let's just be honest. We know that anybody, male or female, we all of us, male or female, has been a hoe at least one time, and they like, hold on for a second, y'all, hold on. Yeah, I'm back, y'all, I'm back. Somebody calling me for some damn nonsense, but this is what they do. So now, they do this because money means so much to them. So they not even realizing that they selling their soul. They don't even realize that they selling their damn soul. You understand what I'm saying? But they there for the money. Why you didn't leave? Because he keeps a roof over my head. Well, he keeping a roof over your head and giving you knots on your damn head. I think you should get on another roof. I think you should go try to get under a roof that's not gonna put knots on your head. He running around, he dipping his dipstick in all type of jars. He dipping it off. You know he's sleeping with other women. Why you still with this man? And you know he's sleeping around with other women, but you don't take it out on him. You want to get mad. You're going to get jealous at the female. Don't get mad at her. You got to get mad at him. Why you didn't leave? I know he a damn whore, but you know, if I ain't get this, I wouldn't have this car because of him, and you wouldn't be having this heartbreak because of him either. You wouldn't be having this disrespect if you didn't decide to victimize yourself. So don't come over here to me and expect me to feel sorry for you because you know exactly what you was getting yourself into. You knew exactly what you was getting yourself into. You knew what he was because a lot of these women be knowing the characteristics and the energy of these men, but they be worrying about that damn dollar. So don't cry to me later. Don't come to me saying I need your help. That's all you do is beat on me and he calls me all type of names, and I don't want to hear that. Because you knew what was going on with it. But you was worrying about getting them Gucci sneakers from her. You was worrying about getting that Chanel bag. You was worrying about getting that YSL perfume. You was worrying about getting that nice little fur on your back. See, you sell your soul for riches and it turn you to nothing but miserable bitches. Did I just rhyme for y'all? See, you sell your soul for riches. And what that do is just turn you into a bunch of burnt out bitches because you pimping yourself out. These women sometimes, the ones that victimize themselves, they pimping themselves out to these men. So all women ain't victims, and some of them, they damn sure know what they getting themselves into. And it's a sad reality. But we're gonna talk about this in the morning. You know what I mean? And it's true. These are the things that we have to talk about, because isn't this part of the reason why everybody's going back and forth and worrying about what really happened between Cassie and Diddy? And this is the reason why y'all not being focused on the case, because y'all just worrying about the damn relationship. It was never a relationship, okay? Because that was never his woman. She was just one of his joints, okay, for 10 years. We know that goes on in the hood too, because we know that we got mothers, fathers, grandparents, and that grandpop and stepped off, and he been with grandma for 30 years, and in the 30 years he been living with grandma, he made a whole nother family on the other side. Y'all know the song, Papa was a rolling stone. Whatever he lays his hat was his home. Am I lying? But they still do it. They still stay there. Then they act like they don't know what's going on. I didn't know. Don't try to act like you didn't know. No, you agreed to it. I'm pretty sure you know. They be knowing. So no, this is not a cry me a river for those who victimize themselves, but those who know better. And with that being said, no, I do not condone, treating someone wrong, but if you know what you're dealing with, then that's what it is.
With the door, they got a pin to open that reader door?
Huh?
There's a pin to unlock that reader?
Which one, this one here?
Yeah.
No.
They keep saying to add a pin.
Add a pin, I don't know, man, they gotta do something with that. They need to get that button fixed.
That's what I said. Every time of y'all logs complain, we gotta.
Yup, and it been going on for months.
I needed to build up.
I got her. See, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Yeah. How you doing? We gotta get this door together.
Hey.
Have a good one.
I like this. This is a perfect day.
Thanks, man.
You've been in your bag all week.
I've been in my bag all week, man. Hey, y'all been showing off, you know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't no security guard. I be wearing shit in here I ain't supposed to be wearing, man. This is nonsense. Oh, no, I ain't trying to catch nothing. I might catch something bad, Nah.
No, see, I just need every time that shit act like that, I need to do on the notes, because when I press something upstairs,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have backup.
What I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna start sending it to your phone so you can show them this is what they telling me every day, because I'm gonna get on them about that button, man.
I bet when the
Hold on, y'all.
came, they remember they came to give my pressure to upgrade, but they kept denying it.
Right.
So this time, they don't got no choice. But I'm gonna check the root though, so you good right now.
Cool. This is my guy right here. This is my guy right
What's
here.
up, player?
Look at this beautiful woman. Don't she look like Irene Cara? Man, she's beautiful. And she ain't got no BBL. She ain't putting none of that bullshit on her goddamn face. Keep it natural. You hear me? Keep it natural. I ain't got no time to be dealing with no silicone holes and shit. I got real hair too, goddamn. At least if I pull on mine or pull on hers, the shit won't fall out. You understand what I'm saying? Look, a stroke for a stroke, a grab for a grab. That's all I'm saying. At least if I run my hand through her hair, my shit ain't gonna get caught up in tracks and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Hey man, mind y'all business. I'm getting y'all day started. Y'all love me, man. Y'all crazy, man. Look, it's Friday. I'm ready to get the hell up on out of here. But I'm just saying, man, high vibes and high energy. Hey, sis. Y'all know me by now. And for ones who just getting to know me, buckle your seatbelt, baby. It's just getting started. STN in the building. Shout out to TWT in the building. Shout out to the family, man. But let's talk, man. It's Friday, like I said. TGIF Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I don't really have no plans. Heck yeah. I don't really have no plans. I'm gonna do something today, but getting back to what I was saying about this case and all these other weirdo things that's going on. And going back to Papoose and Remy Ma, right? I'm starting to think it's a publicity stunt, even though I do think that their breakup is serious, and you can tell that Remy Ma really feels some sort of way about Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? So it's killing me, but Remy Ma, she out there trying to say Pat Poose is this and Pat Poose is that. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If it's anybody, or when it comes to famous people and everything, and saying people with good characteristics, I would say that about Pat Poose, because the whole time that Remy Ma was old gangster boo locked up in jail, this dude was a pretty cool guy. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't running around knocking off a bunch of hot pocket dots. You didn't see that. He was making sure he was holding it down, taking care of the children. You see what I'm saying? And you don't get too many men like that. You see what I'm saying? We already know. Soon when the cat go away, the mouse come out to play. But, you know, Pat Poose, who really was in love with this woman, and he probably still love her, but, you know, the girl is gone. And for her to do that, you know, get into the battle rap, and she gets all hot in a hot pocket, and then she wanted to go give it up to somebody. Hey, you know what, right? Hey, BBO, my brother from another. You know what? That's why they say no more Mr. Nice Guy. They said the nice guy never wins. You know what I mean? As much as that is true, I can't stop being a nice guy. But I know y'all not going to think that I'm a nice guy because of and I am a very respectable person. I don't really like people. I'm just a respectable person. I'm going to say that again for y'all. I really do not like people. I'm just a respectable energy. That's it. If I wasn't a respectable energy, y'all be calling me all type of issues, mother MFs and this, that, and other, because I probably would be out here doing some crazy ish. I'm being honest. I'm just a respectful person. If I wasn't respectful, man, I'd be out here knocking jokers upside their head, this, that, and the other, causing mad hysteria. But because I'm just a respectful energy, I give out respect, and that's all I want in return. But I really don't like people, because a lot of people are really not likable. If you just like people like that, that means you're a gullible mind. You can't be gullible out here. People try to take over you, take your kindness for weakness. And I have a very sweet heart, but I ain't sweet. You understand what I'm saying? I have a very sweet heart. I have a heart of freaking gold. But don't you ever try to play this heart of gold like it's just some bronze, because I could turn this heart of gold into a goddamn bowl and fire, a damn nightmare, and you will burn eternally. You would thought that you really went to the lake of hell. I'm just telling you. Just give me back what I give out to you. You want to give me something different from what I'm giving you, it might be the best thing for us to get away from each other, because if I stand there long enough and now I got to give you what you really should be getting, then it's going to be a whole nother ball game. I'm going to be called the worst MF in the world, and I can be. I'm a very dangerous person. I know that. So that's why I have to carry myself in a certain way. I keep my frequencies at a certain level because I know how I can get. See, I don't put on no front. Like I said, I respect. I don't like a lot of people. I really don't. So meaning if I F with you, that means I got so much respect for you and I got love for you. Because it ain't too much I like. Like ain't nothing. You had to be more. You had to mean more than me. Mean more to me than the word like. You L-I-K-E. You the type I. But if it's L-O-V-E, that means I got respect for you, because I can't love you if I don't have respect for you. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. So give me back what I put out. Now, if you want me to give you back what you giving me, then don't call me a whole bunch of goddamn this and that. I'm giving you what you giving me. Then you want to turn the tides. Oh man, listen, man, don't go mess with Crush, man. He ain't really a nice guy like that. Or don't go over there. She ain't as sweet as you think she is. She is very nice. She is very respectful, but you turned the tides. You got to get it back. And people don't know how to own up to that. That's what's wrong. A bunch of moist ass people in the world. Bunch of moist ass people. Salute to everybody that ain't said your names coming in the building. All that. Take that, and my name ain't Diddy. You understand? You take that with you. But this is things. Energy makes the world go round. That's what makes the world rotate. It's our energy. You understand what I'm saying? And if your energy ain't pure, keep your energy away from me. Or you might get bit. And then you're going to want to, no, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that because I give respect. I done brought life into this world. I want them to have respect. I want them to receive respect and give respect. You disrespect mine, you don't want me to disrespect yours. You disrespect mine, you don't want me to disrespect yours. And you definitely don't want me to disrespect you. Some people learn, and that's all I'm going to say. Some people learned the hard way. You disrespect mine, I'm going to show you a little something. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh. No, don't paint me as a villain because you made me that way. You made me have to put my foot in your behind. So don't get the bitching. You understand? If you would have left my frequency alone, and you would have gave me back the same thing I was giving you, then you wouldn't have to worry about this foot all up in you. No diddy, okay? That's what it's about. You mess with my mood control, if you mess up my mood control and you got my scanners all over the place, I gotta get myself right. And then I'm gonna have to come and F your whole thing up. I'm gonna have to come through and mess your whole thing because I gotta reprogram myself. You came and deprogrammed and messed up my ish. My frequency's all low. I'm not, I'm not in the right mind. I'm talking in ways I shouldn't be talking. I'm directing things and energy towards people that don't deserve that gravitation from me. But I make sure I stay well grounded. So I always give out what I want back. Even though I don't get that in return. Cause you only gonna get but so many damn chances. You understand? We ain't gonna keep playing this back and forth tug of war thing with me. Don't play with my brain, I'm telling you. You play with my intelligence, I take that very personally and I will crack your cranium. I'm dead serious. Don't play with this. I give you one warning. Don't put your brain up next to mine and try to outthink me. Because I will make your ish disintegrate. You're gonna understand what science is. You're gonna understand that this boy got 18 in his clip and he's vicious. 6 neutrons, 6 protons. Alright? And you know the third. Neutrons, protons, and electrons. Don't make me have to put them together. It's going to be a damn problem. No faking and shaking, ain't no faking the funk over here. I don't like it. Straight up and down, no special effect. This is what you get. You know when you go to a used car lot, as is when you dealing with me. Now ain't out here smacking women up, disrespecting women, downgrading them, throwing them under the bus, making it try to seem like I'm doing so much and I'm just a piece of ish. Me as a man, I wouldn't even want nobody to give me no respect me because I treat people wrong. That's what's wrong. People, I don't know. They like people for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reason. I'm looking at you like, this is what you look up to? You like negativity. You like disrespect. This is the part of the reason why you got these YNs running around acting the way that they acting because it's been nothing but negativity promoted in front of them. So they feel as though that doing all these negative things is the end thing to do. That's why they running around like that. That's why they think what's really cool ain't cool. They reversed it. This is the damn problem. And when you got, people going back and forth because they disagree about a person's disposition, it's always going to be a damn problem. You got people out here who still saying free Diddy when all this evidence is clear as day. Oh, you ain't got to like none of those people that turn cold all are. But you got people thinking that's cool. So guess what? They're going to continue to follow that trend because it's the end thing. That's why people is not saying anything bad about Diddy. That's why they not saying nothing bad about this damn woman beater. But they speaking on a woman. Not one time did I hear any of them speak anything about this dude or speak anything bad or anything like that. Haven't seen anyone do it. It's a damn shame. But they too busy eating up everybody else. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. She did this. She did that. He this. He did that. But what about him? Diabolical, nasty, cesspool type of work, BBO. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands, put your hands together for the board-ish. Redman got a song out called The Board-ish, and right now, they on that board-ish. But high vibrations, high frequency, and men, young boys, whatever, respect the woman. Respect the woman. If you see a woman and she don't respect herself, don't do her job for her. Don't become more disrespectful than she is. Get the freak away from her. Because I ain't gonna be dealing with no female that ain't got no respect for herself. Because she ain't got no respect for herself, she damn sure ain't gonna have no respect for me. Mic drop, okay? I ain't doing it. Tay-Tay in the building. What's going on, Tay-Tay? How you doing, Queen? But listen, y'all, I think C-Man Ruffin is about to grade come up, man. I appreciate y'all coming through for the Sports Talk Network Cook. I know some of y'all that came through and ain't think I could cook like that. But with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all. Go check out C-Man Ruffin at 8 o'clock, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.